blue steel.
Next comes the Glassworks Derby.
We don't even like each other, it's just for the vlog.
It's just for the vlog, aye.
Tunes episode of what's in the book?
It has traditional windows, large sliding doors, bifolds, and. I've spec'd the colour, but Steph hasn't seen any of this yet, so.
Oh, this thing.
So I'm with Pep Guardiola at the moment.
No, wrong team. We're both members of our respective communities.
Lisa has reworked her magic, and we now have shiny new, branded display cards. I don't think it is fair, to be brutally honest.
That's what you went up. They went up the other week. You'd be fine.
No, I know, but that was through duress. So I had to do it. I had no option.
Oh, 100%. Like,
no.
Aye. Morning everybody, it's Monday morning, just in the office. Another week is getting started. Hopefully, as we said, it's a wee bit calmer and a wee bit more structured than the last few weeks that we've had. Not that I'm complaining, not that we're complaining. Obviously being busy is what we are here for. That's what we want, that's what we've been building towards, so it's good to be busy. But there's a difference between being busy and being pulled in loads of different directions, which is what it feels it's been like over the last few weeks. The last 3 weeks in a row I've had a seminar of some type on the Friday that I've had to be at, which has basically meant that I've been doing 4-day weeks for the last 3 weeks, which has not helped. So no seminars this Friday. We've got a full week in the office. As always, we're going to bring you along so that you can see the varied stuff that we are up to. So yeah, Monday morning I've got an appointment. It's currently about 10:10. I've done the school run. Mark's been in to pick stuff up. He's away out on a service call. I've got the camera because I'm going to do a few bits and pieces in the showroom. And I've got an appointment at 10:30. And then we've got a meeting in Edinburgh, which I'll bring you along to as well. And yeah, let's see what the week holds. Come along for the ride. But right now, it's Monday morning, I'm tired, I'm gonna make a coffee. Takes a while, but it's worth it. Delicious.
Hello, happy Tuesday. So, as always, very, very busy day today. I am currently working on a rake of quotations which have came in. I'm working on these just now to try and get some quotes out the door, and so Steph can get them issued. So I'm currently trundling my way through that. Big day today, big day for the company. We have got the VR machine is ready. They have just called me and said that it's good to come and collect. So I'm going to go and pick that up along with some bits and bobs that Lisa needs. And we also we've got more of the uniform stuff ordered which arrived. So I need to go and take that to the printers to go and get printed, so that can get started, and we've got more workwear because we're going through it at a kind of rapid pace at the moment. We will go and see what Mr. Bell is doing. Actually, we've actually got something else on today. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, let's go and see what Mr. Bell's doing. Mr. Bell. Hi, Steph. What's in the cards today, mate?
Just clear my desk, really. I have some quotes that I need to do. I'm just chasing stuff up at the moment because there was a couple of jobs that we were waiting for, like drawings back on, that I've not had yet. So I'm just trying to make sure that everything that's on the system is ready to be quoted, which is not always an easy task because the stuff that you get through sometimes, you know, I love architects, but I don't always know how they think that we're going to get sizes off of some things that come through.
Just for the record, we have received some absolute belters over the past wee while, where you look at the drawings that have been sent through and you think, I don't know if this is even a house. It's just random sizes that don't seem to correlate or make any sense. So
and like, in all fairness, I understand, like we talk about this, there is a difference between planning, building warrant and construction.
yeah,
And 9 times out of 10, architects don't do a window and door schedule for the building warrant because building control don't need it. They only do a schedule when it goes to construction, the construction phase, and not every client employs the architect to do a construction package because that's extra work. Even though, and we say this as well, nobody should be building a house from a set of building warrant drawings because that they're not accurate enough to go to site with. But it does happen, and so ultimately we end up getting stuck in this kind of limbo period where there's a set of building warrant drawings that don't have dimensions on them. The architect's not been employed to do a window schedule, and we need the window schedule in order to price the windows and doors. Architects, the client's shouting at us to get the quotation done so that they can figure out how much it's going to cost or whether the products that we offer fit with their budget. The architect is basically saying, well, I'm not at that stage yet. The client doesn't want to pay for it. It just goes round in circles.
Yeah.
So
it's a never-ending battle. There is a big difference between building warrant drawings and construction drawings, and the two are very much intertwined, but we kind of need a decent set of drawings to provide a quotation. So, as I said, I've been working through quotes all morning this morning, trying to get ahead of the game to then pass them over to Steph so that he can then cost them and issue them to the client. So, working on that. I told him about the big day for the company today. VR machine.
VR machine.
VR machine is coming. Should be quite pimp. I'm looking forward to this. So I'm going to go ahead through and pick that up, drop some clobber off at the printers. Then tonight we are going to go and see Forth Valley 2017s. It's the team that Steph and I sponsor. We're basically Central Scotland's version of the Glazier brothers. No pun intended there with the Glazier thing. But yeah, we sponsor a local football team. We also sponsor...
We're not like in the market to to basically just sap all the money out of the club, like leave the fans in disarray, the stadium falling apart while we jet off to the Maldives with our dividends. That's not the strategy. Just FYI, like just From one bitter Man United fan to all
quite
the rest of them.
Quite the opposite, actually. You know, we'll buy water bottles and strips and stuff like that. So we're going there tonight to present the team with our new strips, which we have sponsored. We're the main shirt sponsor for that. So we'll get some images. It's quite a sensitive thing, you know, videoing kids and stuff like that. So I don't think we'll be doing that, but we'll take some pictures and we'll probably put them up later on. We'll go and touch base with Lisa, see what Lisa's up to, and then no doubt we'll touch base later on today when we get to unbox the new toy.
I've got to go to a nursery leaving ceremony, so whether I'll be here for the unboxing.
Nursery graduations, it's a thing.
It's a big deal. So are the nursery graduation outfits. Don't even get me started.
Let's see what Lisa Lee's up to.
Oh, come on. That'll never work.
That's alright.
A bit squint.
What's the crack today, Lisa? What we're working on?
So just doing some scheduling.
Yep.
And also getting some projects up on the website as well. So, yeah.
Yep. The job that I was out at yesterday, the client very kindly sent through some of the marketing literature and professional photography that he's had done for, they rent the property out. It's near a golf course, so they rent out during the golf season. So they sent some pictures through for that, and they are absolute belters. The pictures they're pretty good.
They're really good.
Really
definitely.
Good. Yeah.
So excited to get that up on the website.
Happy days.
It'll be on social media as well. We'll share that so you can have a look on the website.
How's the new machine, Lisa?
Oh, loving it. It's great.
It is
so much easier to work with.
It's quite pretty looking.
It looks great. That's what we want. It looks great.
It looks good.
No, it's so much easier to work with,
yep.
Especially doing like social media and
graphic design
stuff. Definitely a lot better than the old trusted. You know.
Yes. We like Windows PCs, but it's not cutting the mustard these days. So anyway, I'm going to go and take this stuff to the printers, which is all here, nicely arranged. Steph's sorted out some new designs for all of this. Pick up the VR machine, and we'll no doubt catch up with you later on today.
Double steel. Colts. Won the Colts.
So, it's Tuesday still. The day has officially ran away from us, however we had a good deed to do today. So we've just picked up our shirt sponsor.
Second 2017's
yep.
team.
2017's team that are playing the youth leagues. We've now got one in the Perthshire district and one in the Forth Valley district.
Yep. Two teams running about, the yellow and white.
Yeah, they've got the Glassworks logo. Two different designs, because that's what we're going to do. Next comes the Glassworks Derby, which we've sown the seeds of, and we should hopefully get that going. But great to kind of give back to Steph's son's team's the Colts. He's also one of the coaches, so it's a bit
slightly biased.
Slightly biased. But good to do something nice for
good little team.
Young
strips
guys.
Look awesome.
Strips are minted. I'll
Really
show you see these here. But so nice thing to do. Good way to end a Tuesday. We've ran about like blue arse flies all day today. Try to get quotes out. Good thing is, with the exception of one job, which you added into my inbox at two jobs. I've seen the other one yet.
Just I chased drawings this morning, and then when I came back in, they were there. So days,
okay. Well, I thought I'd cleared my inbox, but it appears that I've got two to deal with tomorrow morning now.
And there's like maybe another two that just came in before I left as well.
Oh, so lovely.
That was those leads that you sent through.
Right. Well, I thought I had done a good job today. I've managed to clear 12.
I mean, that's cracking.
I've smashed through them.
That out tomorrow, and then that clears our feet really. The ones that have come in only just came in today.
Yep.
You know. So
Lisa's off tomorrow, so it's just me and Steph, which means hard focus, kind of no distraction, get the work done. Also, big unboxing tomorrow. The box arrived at the end of play today. The VR machine has arrived. So there's a bit of an unboxing to go in there. But yeah, all in all, decent, solid, productive day that actually feels like we got shit done.
We're getting there. Once
the
again,
first-
we're starting to claw it back.
We're clawing it back. So anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Happy Wednesday. It is just gone 5 o'clock. It's the first time that Steph and I have, to be honest, sat and socialised because we've been locked in our own offices for the entire day.
We don't even like each other, it's just for the vlog.
It's just for the vlog, aye. But we've kind of smashed through stuff today, which has been really, really good because these days it's been few and far between because we've had so much other stuff going on in the background. So having a kind of full day yesterday, certainly for me, and then another full day today, kind of uninterrupted just to sit in front of the computer has been absolutely fantastic, and we've managed to get lots out the door. However, in amongst all of that happening, an extremely exciting moment has occurred, and that is that the last big ticket item for the showroom has arrived, and we have boxes again. It is quite spectacular.
June's episode of What's in the Box.
What's in the box?
I'm going to take her into this other bit
Aye,
because then that way you can sit her like chest height.
Let's see what we're dealing with.
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
So, for those of you who don't know,
It's just a charger.
it's just a charger. For those of you who don't know, the area that we're in just now, and I'll spin the camera around. So this area that we're in here at the moment, the intention, or this area was always designed to be a virtual reality suite. And by virtual reality suite, we have, along with our friends at ACA, created effectively a village built completely in virtual reality with lots of different glazing systems and lots of different glazing products installed within the buildings. So there's like 6 or 7 designs of the buildings. Each building is very, very different. It has traditional windows, large sliding doors, bifolds, and through modern technology, we can, for example, change the colour of the windows, we can change the heights, we can change lots of different aspects to give people a better idea of what products look like, how they go with the building, etc, etc. So this has kind of been the backbone of our business model moving forward. And whilst we were getting over the extremely expensive scenario of building this location and this showroom, the last thing we had to pull the trigger on was the VR machine, which again is a kind of chunky wee purchase that we had to deal with, along with, you know, keeping Lisa up to speed with technology and letting her have you know, a new machine as well, because she was using something that was a bit older. So yeah, it arrived, and we haven't actually pulled it out of the box yet, but we will right now on camera show you what we have purchased. I've spec'd the colour, but Steph hasn't seen any of this yet, so and neither have I. Yeah, it could be really shit. Setting that up there, Steph. We had a hand to manhandle it out the box. This isn't the smoothest of unboxing.
Next week on what we couldn't get out of the box. Let's go on.
Let's go on.
Careful. Right, there we go.
There she is. I say she, could be a he.
There you go.
Oh.
Oh. Come around this side.
Oh. I mean, myself and Steph are like Mac users, so this is not like the most exciting of things, but there is polythene to peel.
ASMR. Get ready. There you go. Our most watched video.
I
yet.
know.
YouTube Shorts is going to have a field day with this.
Yep. So we've got GeForce RTX graphics card and a fractal pop case. I mean, I don't even know what I'm talking about here myself. What I do know is it's loaded with static at the moment. But this is a kind of pretty high-powered machine. It's got fancy LEDs and the fans and everything as well, Steph, when you turn it on. Will we turn it on? Will we power it on?
Don't know if I can handle it.
I don't know if we should.
Let's leave that for another video. We've got more to unbox.
Oh, aye, there is more toys in the.
We've got a thing there.
So we've also got. That's the power cable
that's
for
the
this.
power cable. I don't know what that is. That was also in the
So that
box.
is a wireless card, because obviously the machine doesn't have wireless.
Right, okay.
So we'll probably hardwire it anyway, but
Yeah.
that allows us to get wireless if we want it, and Bluetooth. VR headset. So again, it's a 2-in-1. So it can be standalone if you want it to be, but we're also going to hardwire ours up to the actual machine itself. So yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't actually know what we bought. Someone just said, this is what you need, and we've just said, okay, we'll go and get that. So what we might be looking at, we don't know if it's going to do the job, but the hope generally is that it will be.
ASMR round 2.
This is just the gift that keeps on giving.
Oh yes, there she is.
Oh,
These are nice. That looks
Yeah.
quite nice, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes. Oh, that's your like.
Yard out your nut.
Ut my napper. Yeah, look at that. Right,
Wee
that's
side.
That's a wee side button action.
A wee side trigger.
A wee bit there, a wee bit there. Oh. Right, that's what you need there.
The biggest problem Steph and I have is that we've
Quite
obviously
nice
got
that they sit like that as well.
we've obviously got kids, specifically 2 boys, both under the age of 11, who are like into computers and gadgetry and all this type of stuff. And the fact that their dads now have a VR gaming machine in the office is not going down well at home for me and my home life. I don't know how it is with you, Steph. Have you just not told them yet?
I've not really broached it too much, really. I think there's already like high excitement to come to the cowshed, which doesn't really help the cowshed. Do you know what I mean?
No.
When
No.
a couple of 5-year-olds and an 8-year-old turns up like touching stuff.
Yeah.
It might be coming on Friday, by the way.
All right, okay.
I've not mentioned that yet.
All right.
But yeah, this is going to be next level. Mm-hmm. You know, like everybody's going to want to have it on, and
Yeah. Aye.
roller coasters and whatever
Aye.
else.
Fingerprints.
It
all
will
that stuff.
just like no mention it first couple of rounds. Let us get it set up.
I think
first,
this could be like an out of service type scenario. Oh, it's not working.
That's nice though. That is
But
very
it's
nice.
very, very cool. We generally didn't have a clue about this stuff.
We're going to figure it out, you know.
But we're going to figure it out. We know how to design you know, buildings and windows and stuff like that. So it's just how you make this all work. It could be a very, very expensive box, but I've been
Well, you know, I
reassured.
was
I've been
pretty
reassured
careful
by
there.
the guy that he guided us pretty well on what we had to get in spec wise. So we should be good. What you got in the cards tomorrow, Steph?
Yeah, issue a rake of quotes and just follow up on a couple of. I need to answer. I need to go through some survey notes and get back to a couple of customers on different things. So more just sitting in front of the computer basically, but it's nice that we've finally had a week to do that because we've not had really a week in the office for a while, or we've had a week in the office, but I had loads of meetings in between. So I did have a couple of meetings today, which were good, but I don't have a huge amount on tomorrow. I've got to go pick up the kids at a certain point, but I should get most of the quotes done. So yeah, just graft and more graft, but it's good getting stuff done.
Yeah, we'll manage to get through it. We feel like we're making a bit of headway and getting ahead of the game. So next will be calling on our mates to help us come through and set this up. We've got a bit of rejiggling to do in these cupboards. This was like a bit of a wiring fiasco, to be honest with you, when we came in. Not the best cable management system. We have got the shelves, but we don't have the pins to install them, so I'm going to go and get that tomorrow. Then we can sort that cupboard out, along with some other cupboards that we've got for equipment and things like that. And yeah, before you know it, it'll be Friday, end of the week, and we're done and dusted. So we shall catch up with you again tomorrow.
Cheers.
Cheers. Happy Thursday, everybody. So I am out the front of the building just now because Scotland, as with most of the UK just now, is experiencing what can only be described as very hot temperatures. It's absolutely glorious out here just now. I'm currently in the office myself at the moment. Steph is working from home this afternoon, and Lisa is away to take her dog to the vet. So I am just finishing up some loose ends that I've got to finish up today. Been pretty busy, been focusing on orders today. So I've spent most of the day placing them. Managed to get three orders placed down at the system. One for Q4, which is a couple of big sliding doors, and two for internal. So yeah, got them done out the way. Got a bank of drawings done and sorted as well. Steph has been issuing quotations all day and is still doing that just now. And we're about to finish up here, leave the office, and we're going to head to Milnathort, or Kinross to be more precise. And we're going to go and see the Kinross Colts for their strip handover. So obviously, during the week, we went to see the boys at Forth Valley 2017s, and we got presented with this stunning strip. It looks absolutely awesome. Only issue is, a lot of people will joke, but you know, because I am small in terms of height, but yeah, they don't do those strips in adult sizes, so that's not happening. So yeah, we're going through to Milnathort tonight to go and see the Kinross Colts, and we're going to present them with their strip as well. And yeah, after that, head back. By the end of the day, it's been a blur of a week, but actually so good to get stuff done in the office. I've missed deep work. I think that's what they call it. So tomorrow's job is to set this up. So I'm going to attempt to set up the VR system. Really don't know how that will go, but we need to try and do it anyway. And at the moment I am just charging up the drone because the guys at Kinross, they want to see the drone up, so we'll try and get some decent aerial pictures so the guys can use them for their socials as well. So I said I would do that for them. So yeah, crazy busy, but really good. I've enjoyed it today. I like it when I get to the end of the week and it feels like you've actually achieved something, as opposed to sitting in meetings and stuff all week, which is productive and it is, you know, it's a fundamental part of running a business, but I like getting into the technical stuff and doing a bit of drawing and a bit of designing and placing orders and stuff like that as well. So it's been good to get that kind of checked off the list. So we'll get packed up here, jump in the car and head through to Kinross and go and see the Kinross Colts and present them with their new strips as well. So yeah, looking forward to it. So I'm with Pep Guardiola at the moment.
No, wrong team. Amarin.
Aye.
Ruben Amarin.
So we're at Kinross Colts training. We've just done another shirt handover.
Training top this time.
Superb wee setup I got here. All the boys, obviously all wearing the Glassworks top. So this was the second 2017 team,
yep,
Steph, that was sponsored. How do you feel?
First.
This was the first 2017 team.
First, second, or first and third, I suppose, because we did the match day tops and then we've done the training kit as well.
Yeah. So we've done quite a bit. It's good to give back to the youth.
I'm also a coach. They never just gave me this. Like, they never favoured me and didn't give Mark one.
Steph's actual job is coaching youth football. It's nothing to do with Glassworks.
That's it, yeah.
Pretty much.
I just come in the videos to maintain the sponsorship.
To be fair, I mean, this looks more stressful than running Glassworks, to be honest with you.
Nobody listens.
How many
it's
kids?
Actually better with self-build.
How many kids are here?
About 28 in total, something like that.
28 kids. I mean, having twins and one and then coming and coaching 28 kids wouldn't be for me. However, handover went well. We've handed over the new strips, new training kits. They look awesome. Yeah. You still got one there? No.
No. We'll get some pictures. We'll get some B-roll.
Get some B-roll. Show you the kits.
We're going to get them framed and get them on the wall next to the Forth Valley.
Forth Valley 2017's one as well. So obviously it's quite nice to give back to communities, and obviously kids is it's a great cause, good setup here. So yeah, this is what we've been doing tonight. Back to work tomorrow to do some real stuff.
And watch this space for the Glassworks Derby.
Glassworks Derby coming soon.
Like and subscribe.
Forth Valley 2017's versus the Kinross Colts. So it should be, I mean, I can imagine them shutting the schools early for this one. It's going to be quite a game.
That's it. The match will be at 12 just so that it doesn't get too out of hand in that.
Exactly, aye. No drinks beforehand.
No drinks beforehand.
Right, we'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Happy Friday. It's Friday in the office. We have just had Fat Friday because that's what we like to do here in the office on a Friday. Productive all day today. We have, when we moved in here in a rush, obviously because we were scrambling to get everything finished, we had loads and loads of cupboard space, but we just threw everything in and it was lying in a bit of a tip. So we have everything now sorted, so all the camera gear, we've got our survey tools and kit, drills. We've managed to free up an entire cupboard of space. However, the most important thing is we have a home for the VR machine. Still not plugged in yet. A lot of cables here that we don't know what to do. However, it is in the cupboard and ready to go once we've got all the relevant software and stuff downloaded. So that's been done. I have also managed to clear my desk as far as quotes go. I've got a wee Saturday afternoon appointment, which is happening tomorrow at 11 o'clock, so I've got a wee bit of work to do for that. But other than that, it's all pretty much taken care of. Been a good 4 days getting on top of stuff and getting stuff caught up with. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how this week has kind of panned out. So yeah, all good. We'll go and see what Herr Bell has been doing. Suburban Street, Steph.
Are we filming?
Hi.
Well,
Live.
hay fever season is definitely underway. So excuse the sniffles because my nose is like a tap. Just a casual Friday, issuing quotes really. Just trying to get through the mountain of stuff that's backlogged over the course of the week and get things out to people so that I can follow up and see where we're at. Generally, it's been a pretty good week. A couple of meetings, a couple of appointments, but nowhere near as hectic as the last 3 or 4 weeks. So that's been nice.
And next week's looking pretty good, to be honest with you. We've got a couple of appointments next week, but nothing too onerous in terms of being locked in meetings for hours upon hours at end. So we'll probably get quite a good bit of operational stuff done that we need to do, catching up on stuff and systems and all important CRM, updating that and getting that pulled together as well. Calls, both of us can jump on that, which is good. So be quite a decent bit to go up through next week. Big week for the company.
Big week for the company. Big day for the company yesterday. Big day for the company on Tuesday.
VR machine.
VR machine on Wednesday. I mean, it's just been rapid fire, like, you know. It's been a really good week, but you know, the stuff that we did. I mean, sponsoring it is not. It doesn't feel like a big deal, but it means a lot to the club, and it's nice to make a difference, really. Like, it doesn't. Michael was asking me last night, you know, what's the impact for you guys? And I suppose the reality is a wee bit of brand awareness, like a wee bit of visibility, people see it, but we're probably not going to get a huge amount of business off the back of those things. It's not done for that reason. It's done because we're both members of our respective communities, whether that's in the kind of the Alloa, Forth Valley area or the Kinross area. And it just feels nice to do something for some of the wee teams that are up and coming. And, you know, these kids go to these things every week and it means a lot to them. And if we can help out in some small way to help them get kits and to help them feel like I mean, you know, I know Cammie's face lit up when I showed him the match day strips and the training tops. Just, you know, it's a proper football top. Like, you know, they see the professionals on the telly wearing them, and like they've got their own proper football tops. So it's awesome, like, to see the Bairns running about like that.
And the big thing is as well, like as Steph said, the kids are absolutely buzzing with them, but they look minted. To like we obviously got Forth Valley gave us a framed one, and we're going to get the Colts one framed as well and put them up in the office. But as actual football tops, they look absolutely banging. We could maybe put them in the merch store. We'll see. It's an option later down the line. It's an option.
I mean, do you know, pick your team. Basically, we've got the Glassworks Derby coming up.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the summer.
Yeah.
So I know I've like sit with my Man U top on when I'm watching the game. You could be sitting with a Colts or a Forth Valley top on watching the highlights, the pre-match interviews, the post-match interviews. Do you know, everything else that's going to come with that fiasco?
Yeah.
So which I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
So it'd be good, like.
No, it's been good. It has been a really good week. It's been actually good to get it feels like proper work, deep dive work done, which has been superb. Orders placed, another couple of nice jobs in the system, which will be en route. We're going to starting our kind of second round, the third round of pre-site visits, very shortly. We've got some stuff coming up. We also, behind the scenes, we have booked flights to London yesterday. So we'll be heading down to London Monday, not this Monday, but next Monday. Going down, obviously we'll take you guys along. Some really interesting stuff to show you down there. A follow on from the Fit Show. So yeah, really nice, really impressive. So yeah, we'll have a look at that. We'll touch base with Lisa, and as always, we'll then kind of shoot off, and I'll try and get this into some sort of story structure of the week. So we'll go and see Lisa. Lisa, finished the vlog off for the week. So Lisa, how's your week been?
It's been alright.
Yeah?
It's been busy.
It has been busy this week.
Just been uploading leads, and I've done a few bits and bobs on the website, and mostly I have been taken up by the product display cards.
Let's have a look actually.
Aye, let's go and see.
So all of the stands in the showroom have display cards, and these display cards like just show the spec of the product, U-value, performance, width, height, that type of thing. So when we got these stands, the display cards were pretty bad. These were all second hand, so they were kind of damaged. However, Lisa has reworked her magic, and we now have shiny new branded display cards, all with Glassworks branding on them.
Yep. We've got...
Look really good.
Looking
awesome.
alright actually. That's Internorm ones. We've got some Daco ones here. I've still got a couple more to put up. Q-Fort ones are up. But yeah.
They look really good.
Look alright,
So
yeah.
every product now, when they come in, if a client comes in, it has the proper display card on it that shows the spec of the system and how it works. And
Yep.
yeah, looks really good.
Looking alright, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm impressed. Good way to end the week. It's been a job that's been on the cards for quite a long time, to be brutally honest.
It's just
because
one of the things
not
I've just
had a
been
chance to
knocked
get
down,
round.
aye.
Yeah, it's not been of massive importance. So
Yep.
now it's done, though, it does look good. It's
looking
good to see
alright,
everything
yeah.
with the wee cards on them. It kind of finishes the showroom off.
And it keeps me right.
Yes, that's true. There's a lot, well, it keeps us all right, to be honest, because there's a lot of time that you might think when you watch videos that we do, that we just rattle all these figures off. Oh, it's 0.76 and it's this width and it's this height. Last thing to do today is to sort out this ensemble and put it up there, but I don't like heights, so that's very much a Steph job. I'll pass it up to him, but it's very much a Steph job. So yeah, no, I've looked all the stuff out and sorted the cupboards out. So aye, well, basically,
Even I said I would do it still.
I sorted the cupboards, so I think it's only fair that Hod it and hit it, put it up there, like that seems to be the thought.
If you say it out loud, I'm going to do that. I don't think it's fair that you just did it.
No. I don't think it is fair, to be brutally honest.
They went up the other week. You'll be fine.
No, I know, but that was through duress. So I had to do it. I had no option.
Well, we just get him to go up and film it.
No, 100%. Like,
No.
aye. Marky's doing it. Like,
It's not happening. I've sorted the cupboards out, so Steph can sort the upstairs bit out. That's how we share the jobs in this company.
watch this space.
Anyway, we'll see you next week. Arrivederci. Aye, like that. There we go. Bye bye.